Good morning. It's Tuesday morning here in Taiwan, which means I have no idea what time it is anywhere else. Other side of the world, it's last night. I just went for my first short run for the week. This is week 5. Holy crap, it's week 5. This is week 5 of the training program that I'm doing to prepare for marathon. Today was... Ooh, truck coming. Today was just a nice, quick little 3-mile morning run. The other two short runs for the week will be a 5-miler and then another 3-mile, and then this Sunday I'm doing 10, and that's quite a headspace thing. 10 miles is a long way. I got to test out my new water bottle. This thing's pretty cool. It gets a little bit heavy at first, but you know, then I drink it now. It's got a nice race cap on it too. I don't know if you can hear that. But it's quite nice. I like it a lot. It's super reflective. All these designs underneath, these all reflect like crazy. It's got a nice pocket on the front for my keys, a little bit of money, my ID. I don't go running without those things because, well, I'm a foreigner in Taiwan, and just in general, it's a good thing to have. Yeah, so my right hamstring was definitely tight this morning, and I tried stretching it a little bit, and then I got running. I'll go home and I'll do some yoga poses before I have to go to my Chinese class. So, that's it. So anybody who's been watching these videos and has looked at any of the times properly, oh man, my hair, has figured out that I actually run pretty slowly. I mean, compared to most people who've been running a lot or who are training for marathons and such, I actually don't run very fast. I mean, I'm pleased when I manage to get miles under 12 minutes. That's how I run. I've done the math for a marathon a couple of times, and I should come in basically just within time for finishing on time. Anyway, so that means that my goals are a little bit lower than some people's goals, but they're suited to my running pace and my style and my speed. One of those goals has been to start getting runs under 12 minutes, under 12-minute miles, right, as an average. And I did that on Tuesday, yesterday, right? I had under 12-minute miles, but that was only for 3 miles. I mean, that's not that far, all things considered. So today my middling run was 5 miles, and my goal was kind of to finish that in under an hour. That would have been really awesome. That would have meant under 12-minute miles. So I'm running and I'm running and I'm running, and it's kind of sticking right around 12 minutes 2 seconds, 12 minutes 5 seconds. My first mile was actually 12 or 12:17, and my second mile was able to get that average pace down. So I looked down at my phone, and it says that I have 54 minutes and a half a mile left to go. I go, oh crap, that's just at that point. So I get going. And I actually managed to do it. I managed to bring it in. It's like 58 or 59 minutes or something. 5 miles. I am so pleased. I was grinning like a mad person a couple seconds ago. So there you go. Mission accomplished. I achieved something I've been trying to do for a while. I'm so stoked. I finished my run about an hour ago and totally forgot to make a video of it, as you can tell. 2 things came up during this run. One, it was a 3-mile training run, and there's no we. I went out and I decided I was going to use one of the race events from Zombies Run. I used the 5K from the first season. Really fun. Really enjoyed that. I like having the storyline. I think I'll probably use the 10 and the 20 during some long runs when I have time. The only problem, of course, being that you don't pick up any material, so my little base is still sitting there, and I can't build anything more. I'm so sad. The other thing that came up was this decision that I was going to try to push myself for my first mile, and I managed to get my first mile under 10 minutes, which is a big deal for me. Like, I mean, I run slowly, so under 10 minutes is 9:59, I think, but that was a really big deal. Yeah, that was about it. So I was super stoked, and I had a good run, and now I'm gonna go teach a whole bunch today, and then a whole bunch tomorrow, and then Sunday is my first 10-miler. Holy cow. It's amazing how once you get going, that totally unpleasant cold weather turns into something that you appreciate. 2 miles down, 8 to go. this week's long run halfway point. 5 miles, stretch, hydrate, and probably eat Skittles break. Yeah, that's 5 miles. 5 more to go. 10 miles. So that's a bit of a head trip for me. That's a really, really long way, and yeah, so I ran out to this big park that's a little ways from my house and did a few laps and came back, and oh man, by the end of it I am just dead. My legs are so exhausted. The addition of 2 miles is a lot. 2 miles onto your long run is a long way. So that makes for a grand total of 21 miles this week, plus a little bit for overage. Yeah, I was a little bit sad because my first mile was marked wrong. My GPS didn't initiate properly. Instead, it took me over 14 minutes. Like this, but I ran the whole thing. It was actually, I felt really good. I was expecting to hear it pop up at like the, I don't know, even a much sooner mark, and it didn't. So, but anyway, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that I finished it, 10 miles, and I got to listen to a really good episode of Zombies Run.